now, for like 47.
I'm gonna mute this. Oh, then I can't hear Jacob. Jacob, can you still hear the sound on our end
Yes.
for the live stream?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that'll be good that way, just so like people that are watching can actually hear like what's going on.
Wait a minute, I have an idea.
Yeah, the fans will be able to hear
it. No, Tom, it'll work. I just can't watch it on my end.
So just pull it up on your phone.
Well, I did have it pulled up on my phone, so I won't have it.
Oh, I muted it. There we go.
Turn it up.
Just leave the sound on. It'll be fine.
Okay. Post that we're live.
Yeah. I'll post it on Instagram right now.
AOE live?
We live. Is anybody in the chat?
No.
Nobody's here?
Probably not.
We have one person watching.
Hey, that's
Hello and welcome, Star Wars fans and,
Oh,
and all
yeah.
lovers of all things Star Wars. We are excited to be here with you guys again today. It's been a little while since we've done one of these live streams, but there's been a lot of other great stuff going on this summer, which we'll chat about. But we are excited to talk some Star Wars, to share some stuff here again today. My name's Patrick, obviously, from our marketing team. We've got a couple other folks here as well.
Hi, I'm Jang. I'm a brand manager here at Hasbro.
And I'm Chris Rife.
Okay.
On design here.
We have two people watching. What's up, my people?
So we're excited for this live stream. This is kind of generally in that convention season, back when we had conventions, you know, July, August, kind of celebrating that general timing.
For the people watching,
but as mentioned, you know,
we
it
took
has been a lot
SKYWALKERHENDRIX
going
that is
on
starting
since our
now,
last
so he's
live
going to be a
stream. I
little
think
late.
our last one was I Am
That's
Your
okay.
Father's Day in June. So it's been a while for live streams, but a lot going on. We had our second fan site celebration of the year in June. We revealed our vintage Bad Batch pack, our Black Series Bad Batch items, our Black Series Power of the Force expression. So a lot of excitement there. And a bit to share about that vintage Bad Batch item. We shared this on some fan site interviews we did, but there are additional quantities that will be available for that item when it's on
it's the Amazon one he's talking about.
2022. So that was exciting. You know, Star Wars Entertainment, the Bad Batch Season 1 concluded with that epic finale. So exciting to watch that. We had our convention exclusive reveals in early July. We had our 2D Clone Wars and Black Series Mando Carbonized in late July. So, you know, a little while between live streams, but a lot going on. And we're excited to continue the news here today. So we're going to dive into the show, get right into the news. We're going to start with reveals, starting with our newest expression, Prototype Edition.
That's right. And we did our first one of these figures back in 2019 with Darth Vader, and followed up on May the 4th this year with the reveal of our next entry in the series, the Boba Fett figure, which is very cool. But
these are so
I think
dumb,
we've talked
bro.
about this before, how during our process of making a new figure, we look at samples of the figures in solid, unpainted colors, just to look at sculptural details, check the fit and function of the different parts. And some of these figures, we get in this way, come in these bright, fun colors, just like these. So this is a fun way to share a bit of our process with fans. And for our next reveal of the day is our next entry into this program, and maybe being molded in a different color will help them shoot a little straighter. That's right. It's the Prototype Edition Stormtrooper.
All right. If anyone wants to talk in the chat,
have the chat up live so we can bold colors that you've seen in the other releases. Those come in 6 different color variations with the purples, blue, red, orange, yellow, green colors all mixed together. But with this figure for the first time, we're throwing in the colored blasters as well. So the blasters in each one of these figures will be a different color as well.
You gotta buy a million.
A nice fun little color pop and something new for these things.
Dude.
I agree.
So, packaging continues that fun saturated colors of the line and kind of
Peter in the chat.
Art.
He said really hard to hear
these
you guys.
will be available at Target in the US, Toys R Us in Canada, Grand Channel exclusive in the UK, and available for pre-order tomorrow at 1 Eastern and on shelf later this fall.
Is it a little easier to hear us now?
Cool. Those look so awesome. I love them. But for now, let's move on to the Black Series. We have one reveal now, but we have more later, I promise. Our first reveal is our next item in the Gaming Greats line. We started this program last year, and it's continued into this year with some great items.
Wow, some TVC Gaming Greats.
Oh, he said thank you.
The Flametrooper and Knight Killer Warrior from Jedi Fallen Order. And our most recent reveal was Zalbar from Knights of the Old
Okay, but
Republic.
we don't want Zalbar. It's going to be the robot
this
dude.
line is from Battlefront 2.
Yeah, HK.
It's the Jet Trooper. body that we love, we were able to modify the torso, including a slide to include a jetpack on the figure. It's not a permanent change to this character. Not all future clone troopers will have the slide, but a temporary option that we use for this gaming grades figure.
I have to text my dad.
And since this is a gaming character, we took close looks at
Full
screen
clone
casting
body.
directly from the game, of course, to influence the design, and we're so happy with how it turned out. One thing we've done is to maintain the consistency of the blue for the 5 oak first across the entire so that blue is very
Oh, he's here.
Which we think that looks
Skywalker,
great.
did you see the reveal?
It's a great new troop builder for the line, number 6 in our gaming
Dude,
grades
that's
collection
dope.
in that
I can't
beautiful
believe
Black
it.
Series line.
I was just about to make a
Available at
video
GameStop
saying we
in
need
the
this guy
US,
too.
EB Games in Canada, fan exclusive.
They already hit me
in
with
the
one
UK,
clone, and I
available
do
for
not
pre-order
care
starting
what else they
tomorrow,
GameStop in the US
Eastern time, and
tomorrow.
on shelf spring
Tomorrow.
of 2022.
And Jing, it's really cool seeing the gaming greats in the new line look. Obviously,
Tomorrow at
gaming
1,
games with
that's
grades
perfect.
was one
I don't
of that
have
first
anything
kind of
going on.
collections with
Skywalker, can you hear us good?
Really cool kind of seeing that in the new line look.
Yeah, I think it's great. It looks amazing.
Alrighty, let's shift gears now and talk about the Mandalorian, a little show you all may have heard of. Obviously,
Okay.
it's been woven throughout our line and will continue to be
Okay,
woven.
maybe this will be the
We've
build-up
got
pack.
big reveals here today, and we're going to start with our vintage carbonized collection.
No.
We launched that expression
No,
last year,
Carbonized.
including the Mandalorian himself, which you're seeing on screen. And it was really great to see these dynamic characters that we love from
Can you guys hear me,
the
like,
television
at all?
show in this.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're really
distinctive
quiet,
styling, and see that
I'm, like,
premium
shouting.
finish applied to the iconic vintage.
Sorry.
Just really kind
We
of
didn't
seeing
really
it woven throughout
test
the
any of
product
this
and the packaging.
beforehand.
So we've got 4 more items in this expression to
Here,
share
Jacob, talk
today,
now.
starting with our
I'm talking
first
now.
reveal. It's a
Talk again.
Mandalorian, but of
I'm
course
talking
you're seeing
again.
here we've already done.
Yeah,
We
you can
adjusted your mic
Mandalorian.
volume. We're going to
So
do
this
the same
next
for
one
Skywalker
is
Hendrix,
The armorer.
so we can hear you all.
Looking great
And then
there on
people
the
can hear you
screen.
too.
Now, obviously,
All right, Skywalker,
the
talk
original
again.
Figure, the mainline figure.
Hello.
All
That's
yeah,
perfect.
that's way better.
Alrighty.
This expression, we carbonized the rest of her costume.
Skywalker Hendrix,
Armor,
what's your opinion on the
that brought
vintage
that distinctive styling to
carbonized?
the whole figure. It does stand out as a figure
I mean,
with lots of cool carbonized colors. It really
it's
stands
cool
out
if you like it, I guess. It's just not my
That's kind of a
Yeah,
cool
that's facts.
metallic
Definitely not for me,
palette
but
this
that's okay.
expression.
Yeah, facts.
In terms of packaging,
I'm
always
like
important
still
with the
shaking
vintage
about that
collection.
clone trooper.
That was so
I
out of the
didn't
blue.
expect
Did
that,
not
and I'm
expect
so
that.
excited.
I was expecting gaming grades like slug from Jedi Fallen Order.
The color.
I thought it was gonna be
the deco is
HK
printed
though.
on silver foil.
That's going to be the only clone
metallic
trooper we
back.
get in this live
It's really
stream.
nice. And
Oh,
obviously,
problem.
That's
still
fine.
That's
bubble
okay, that's
color
less money I
nicely
have to spend.
To the carbonized figure itself for a very cohesive look.
I'm gonna pass.
So we are
I don't
excited
collect
to see the
TBC, so I'm
armor
gonna pass
from
one
our
of these.
vintage
Same.
carbonized
Yeah,
figure.
me neither.
Now, our next entry coming up next is one that we haven't done in carbonized in any scale,
Oh,
but the pops of red, as a little hint, make it
Okay.
look really great carbonized. It's the vintage carbonized Incinerator.
he looks no different.
So you're seeing
I
it
see
on
the
the
little
screen
bit
there.
of
We
shine
think
in
it
the
looks
helmet,
great.
but like
It has obviously
just-
that base.
he just
white
looks creepy.
for, the Incinerator.
Yeah,
triple,
yeah, yeah.
treated with pearlescent white, which, if you're recognizing that word,
the
pearlescent,
Mandalorian figure
this
sold
was
so
similar
well.
to our
Let's put them in a
2019
slightly
Black
different
Series
color
Jet
and
Trooper,
sell them
one
again.
of our first waves of carbon
Literally.
in any expression. In
What
any
they do.
So it's got that pearlescent white.
Repaints
and it really has
and-
a cool,
and
bold
re-releases.
red
That's my
metallic
favorite.
outline detail,
Let's go.
Really bringing that finish to the figure. We see a great contrast here, and those red metallics really stand out in a bold way. So a great second entry to this new wave of carbonized.
You know, I don't know. The carbonized, I don't really
Very
care
cool.
for it.
In
And
the
then
chat.
up next, for our third one, well, if you're going to have Incinerator Troopers, you need someone to command them. So Moff Gideon.
That's
So all the marks on
carbonized.
his outfit,
I was gonna
the
say,
interior, the red cape lining, all that
No,
stuff.
it's-
It's just some beautiful
huh?
metallics popping. So
It's
some
just shiny.
cool, moody design looks.
It just
going
looks
on
like the
there.
actual figure that they
Really
always give us
nice
because of how shiny it
Close
is.
up on this figure.
right.
And then finally, for our fourth, we've seen this one carbonized in Black Series already, but it looks so amazing we wanted to see it in vintage as well. And that's right, it's the Shore Trooper for the last one here. So the base
That's
sandy color of his
TBC.
armor became a kind of a pearlescent
You know,
gold.
Uh,
So very cool there.
I
But
just don't
still,
care.
Like this is
Like,
a
I just-
super
we do
highly
not care.
decorated
Get on
figure,
to
so
more
all that
PVC
on
collectors
there,
right now,
all in
like,
the
oh my
carbonized
gosh,
treatment
oh
to
my
really
gosh, and we're just,
maintain the look
we do
of
not
this figure.
care.
So definitely a figure.
I can't believe these are
This is
available tomorrow.
The first time we're seeing a short trooper on a Mandalorian card back. So a great new film out.
Oh, that was cool.
Episode 7. And then all of these vintage carbonized figures are available.
All right.
No, nothing. Walmart.
L.
Yo.
Sometimes do
Sucks.
in order to ensure a better
Please let that be the
pre-order
only
experience
Walmart
for you.
exclusive
It
we
won't
see
be
this
available
entire
for pre-order
stream.
tomorrow.
Let's them be like, now it's time for Bad Batch Echo, Walmart exclusive.
What's the cool point about kind of the card back appearing here first? And
Turn it up.
Occasionally in the line where some of these different expressions see the premiere, so it's cool to be able to see that film out for the first time.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah, these are awesome, but my favorite is still the Incinerator Trooper.
Okay, can we,
I
like,
think that one,
I'm done with
just
these.
The
They're
contrast, exactly
boring.
like you said,
Thank
having
you
the
for this
contrast
English
between
class
that
is
red and
boring.
that
Hey,
crimson
yo!
white.
Hey, yo, shout
Gorgeous.
out
I'm
to
at
love that.
Toxic Grease.
Yeah, it's nice that
Dude,
Chris, the design team, does a
pay
really
attention
cool
to school,
job
dude.
of bringing
It's
out
bad
those
for you.
contrasts.
No, if it's
in
English
the
class, it doesn't really
nice
matter
job
that
there.
much.
Yeah.
You live in a country where you speak the language of
All
Driller.
right, so that was vintage, but we're going to continue our Mandalorian beat with the Black Series.
Oh,
Just like
right.
we launched vintage Carbonized last year, we also launched the Black Series credit.
No!
why, bro?
I had a feeling.
Mandalorian. Lots of things that we really liked about this expression.
We
Wars
don't
has
like
such
it.
A great
don't like
heritage
it.
of coins and
Don't want
packaging.
it.
So it was fun to get the actual currency of the Star Wars universe, the Imperial credits, into these packs. We also have such a great heritage with the influence of concept imagery, and we love the end credits images that we saw from the show.
Dude,
we
this
love
is such a
working
cash
that
grab.
concept
It's so
imagery
annoying.
into these
Yeah.
card backs.
It is.
And decorating the
I feel like
figures
it's
to
just
Let's just wait.
match those
Maybe they'll do like
I
Bo-Katan
remember
or something.
at the
It'll be
end of
cool.
at the end of the first episode of the
one will be Moff Gideon, I think,
left of
and the armor.
was end credits.
That's true.
Yeah, isn't that
Who else was it?
Yeah, and they like always reflect obviously what happens in that show, but give it that new look and feel, which we loved obviously. So we're bringing it into our packs.
Was
We
the
love
Peter-
money, so we just
Yeah.
repaint
So
things we already have.
5 new
I think it's
reveals for
Gator.
this program
Gator.
today. And who better to start our reveals with than the Mandalorian?
What?
Okay,
I love this one, but let's just take a
I
quick
actually
look at the
like
credits
cool.
themselves.
Django Mando?
These
Oh,
are
that's
also
like
the
Republic
Imperial
credits.
that have tech design details on each one. They're all the same base silhouette for the sculpts, but the details on each
I
of
might
the
be
credits
getting
are unique. And they also have different colors. So if you collect all 5 of them, you'll
Oh,
notice.
so there's different color
These
variants of the
artwork
credits
from
too. They're
packaging
saying.
and
Ooh,
laminations
Monopoly
of
money.
these credit
That's what they did
No,
last
but that
time.
looks actually really cool.
well.
That looks kinda
They're
fire.
Yeah.
pieces
That
of
actually
the
does
way
look
from last
nice.
year to this year. And for the figure, we got new color breaks.
I'm
on
probably
it.
not going to buy it,
His
but still, it
visor
actually looks
has
good.
A new
I'm debating
blue
it.
stripe really helps to set them apart.
If I see it in
And
stores,
the concept is
it'll
really striking.
Yeah.
it'll be interesting just to see
Accurate
it.
to the concept
It
art,
kind of
of course.
reminds me of a custom figure
The
you see on
packaging continues
Mercari.
the standard
Yeah.
Someone like painted.
collection with
It
the
does.
weathered
It does.
effect on
The credit
cards to
collection
match
was
the
always
mood of the
store
entertainment.
exclusives, so I wonder what
Instead
store.
of
Yeah.
from
It
classic
probably will be
inspired
like Target,
packaging,
because that's what the
they
last
also
ones
have
were.
this
I know.
crackling
Wah,
effect,
wah, wah.
crackling texture added to the art to match the end credits.
That actually
artwork.
looks.
And the
I like that.
color
It does
is
look- it
pulled
actually does look
directly
good.
from the art for a cohesive look to bring it all together. Our packaging team
Watch me
loves
try to
do that, and I
buy
think
shit
it
with
is
credits
amazing.
now. Be like,
It
Yeah.
shows this great concept art of the Mandalorian and his action shot in his Beskar armor, and we
Okay, I
specifically
mess with
chose
that.
this image.
I like
If
the
got
weather.
that, it would stay in the
Really love
box
the
though.
clear details
Like,
for the
That's the,
Mandalorian.
like my opinion.
Stay on the card back.
Available
Mhm.
at Amazon
Look at the
in
weather
the
on it.
US, Canada,
Amazon.
and UK.
Okay.
Available for pre-order starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time and on shelf.
We got our
spring
work cut out for us,
2024.
boys.
And our
Yeah.
second reveal here is the Mandalorian's first ally from the show in season 1. That's Quill.
Once
What? Why? Why?
Great figure here.
Well, he just looked muddy.
Show you.
We got
I am
some,
spoken.
dude. They peaked right at the first reveal, and then everything
Fun,
else was
super
just
saturated
doo-doo.
colors.
Yeah,
No,
I
bro.
love
They're
the-
They're just
I love
going
the
downhill
hands. I
from
feel
here.
the Star Wars
Target
fans
exclusive
are
video
really
release
got to
once
know
a
our hands
year.
very well.
Not once a year, once every 2 or 3 months.
That's
once
awesome.
every century.
Exactly. So
each store will get a case of
this
2.
guy's similar to our approach on
Yeah.
Carbonized and previous credit collection figures.
I'm so excited for
We
that
don't wanna
jump
mess
trooper.
with the established skin.
Yeah,
tones.
that was a
They
good,
got
yeah.
some
that was
that
a good
are
kickoff. Yeah.
maybe
So then
make
my
things a little
question is
weird
when are these supposed
in
to
these,
drop? It's
tomorrow.
So we've left that the
No,
same,
no, no,
but we
no.
punched
So
up
like when are
the
the figures
intensity
gonna
of
be
the
like
colors
shipping?
of the rest
Or
of
Probably
the
like
outfit. You can see
because
there.
probably
Tomorrow.
Saturated colors, and then
February.
pulled in that great
They'll
yellow.
probably,
right?
yeah,
Here's
they'll
that
probably
box
be like
already.
Concept art.
That looks like diarrhea.
You need to
It
hop in
shows
the
up
chat
on
and
the
ask
hard
about the
back there, so you
212.
see that really beautiful stuff.
It's not going to happen. People are
So
probably
this
already
guy
asking about
is
it.
available
Facts.
at Amazon in the US, Canada, and the UK. Available for pre-order tomorrow at 1 Eastern, and on shelf in spring of 2022.
Amazon exclusive. Wow, people are going to be flocking to get that.
In the credit collection, just like he joined them.
They probably did that on
in
purpose, so it's not a peg warmer.
My dad was telling me that
There's a
Rampart is going to
significant
ship
shift in his
out soon and he's
color
already
palette
sold
Why?
out. And I was like,
as well.
"Wait,
Look at
Why?
that. Look at that. That looks so bad.
All the brown tones in his outfit.
It's
He
so
has a lot of
terrible.
blues and reds based
Black
on
They're just repainting peg warmers at this
That's what they
point.
They bought him in
Color
mass
palette in
quantity
his
off
outfit
Mercari.
instead of becoming just simply more saturated.
That looks like a
We're
basketball
also
mascot.
able to bring in some detail in the lower half of his body, which
Because
was
the
missing
colors
from the
is
original
it's like when
Available
Overwatch
as a
does
fan
those
channel
skins
exclusive
for
in the
like
US
teams
and
Yeah.
or whatever. That's what it looks
Available
like.
for pre-order starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time and
You
on shelf
main
spring
grief
of 2022.
On shelf spring of
Put them all together,
2022,
I'm
she just
realizing
said.
now that there's a lot
He's
of
like
kind of
overgrown
blues
Oompa
in the
Loompa.
end credit representation, which obviously matches the logo.
We
and
got
saw
toxic
a
with
lot
these
more
good
fruit cones
comments
season
in the
one, so
chat.
it's cool, kind of the collection within a collection within a collection, which is really neat.
How many variants
So,
of
in your
Mando
credit
figures
collection
are there?
displays,
And they're
man,
only doing
so
this for the
Mando,
Mandalorian.
Imperial, and Grief
Because
Kargas
it's
are obviously
regular,
gonna need
it's
some in the
carbonized,
battle.
now it's credit
And who better
collection.
in
Don't forget
battle,
about first
obviously,
edition.
for the Mandalorian
First edition,
than
that isn't going to happen
Moff
again.
Gideon. Seeing him here
Oh.
on the screen now. I couldn't.
SKYWALKERHENDRIX
Jing
called
and
it.
Chris did a great job of
He
picking out
blue.
the package. The
Why is
packaging
he
just
blue?
so beautiful. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Blue, if I was
They
green,
really
I
just
would
said he was
have
beautiful.
Death Trooper last year, if you remember that. credit
It's
collection
just,
item.
I just
This
don't
art right here, I'm glad
understand.
I left it in pack.
Why are they
This was
doing
part of that
this?
same piece of artwork.
Because they're saving the
So we
best
wanted
stuff for the end.
figure to look as though it
Because-
also came
Nah, bro, I think this
from
stream
artwork
peaked at the
again.
beginning.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
1150, and by
So we used
1150
some of
they
the same
better have done the
colors
fix
on the
because
figure
I'm gonna
as
like pull this up in
on
my
that
class
Death
if I
Trooper.
can't finish this.
And so it forms a nice, consistent collection.
And I have to take a
between
quiz.
the two
No, I
figures.
forgot.
Again, we
Fennec
like
Shand is
I hope
next
you
for
fail.
$10. Who wants to take this man up on this bet? I'm not.
Gideon, so we thought it was the best representation.
I'm not.
It's a great
They haven't
tissue
made a
part
figure
credit
for
Why would we
Yeah.
get something that
So this
we
item's
want?
available
Why would it
at
be
Oh,
Best
Best
Buy,
Buy. People are really going to be
Canada.
flocking to
It's a
Best Buy, you know?
exclusive in the UK. It's available
Peg
for
warmer.
pre-order tomorrow at Shock Alert here, 1 p.m. Eastern
Can't wait to
time.
see
You're
that
gonna hear
next
a
year.
lot, but we're gonna
Just
keep
chilling.
repeating it,
All summer long.
And this one is also
We'll be there
on sale in
next
the spring of
Christmas, bro.
2022.
Can't wait to
We'll
see
take
that at
turns
all
putting
these.
them in and out of pack, Patrick. I
There you
have
go,
some in
exactly.
pack,
We'll-
some out of pack. Yeah.
They have them in hand, though, which is
they're the
cool.
same thing.
Yeah.
And for our final reveal today in the credit collection, we
Oh,
started
in the
with
credit
a
collection.
Mandalorian.
They
We're
said
gonna
final
end
reveal,
with
I
a
said,
Mandalorian
what did you
in
say?
the armor.
Pretty lady.
Oh,
what
that
did
one
you
looks
say?
kind of cool.
Holding
She with
Oh,
the
she's
jetpack.
red now.
Jetpack. We felt that it was important
Which
to include
interesting.
that jetpack with the
Also, that
figure.
jetpack looks
It's a unique
unpainted.
offering and pack out for the
Yeah.
credit collection version
Hey,
of
Toxicrease,
this
how is our
character. You know, first
sound?
time
Do
a
we
credit
sound
collection
okay, or
figure
is it
has
really
different
fuzzy?
accessories than the mainline version. We
Monkey.
also had significant color shift with this one as well, based on the season 1 concept art. We went more in that direction. This is the hand that Patrick was talking about. We went more in the direction of magenta red. I wanted.
If anyone in the chat can let us know
how we
Like,
sound,
it's
the
different.
part of her-
Like, if
Oh,
you
it's
If we
good?
don't get this
Sweet.
figure today, I'm
really
gonna be
pulled
so
in.
mad.
The design team did a great job with this one.
Part of her
Because
helmet
Yak
looks
is
like a
predicting
lot of
And the
this.
muscle.
the piece of concept art shows a lot of clear details.
Am I
for this
wrong?
character.
Okay,
It
like,
tells
if
a
you
good
like the
story
credit
with an
collection,
interesting background
I don't really
environment.
care. Like,
So
I
we
just want
have
to
to use
slander
that.
it.
We do not
Available
care.
at
We're just
Amazon
slanders,
in the
dude.
US,
Where's the
TV
Ahsoka?
games in
Where's the
Canada,
Ahsoka? We need
Fan
that.
Channel
Where is
exclusive
she?
in the UK.
Okay, so they got all the
Available
doo-doo out the way.
starting
Maybe they'll show
tomorrow
some
at
really
1
good
p.m.
stuff.
Eastern time and
EV
on shelf
games.
spring.
I'm trying to
Yeah, let's
manifest
get some
some
heat.
mad
Let's get
All
some
right,
heat.
so that was the credit collection. We have one more Black Series reveal for the
Yeah.
live stream before shifting back to the vintage
Okay,
collection.
it's
last
One
Black
more
Series
reveal in our
before.
Mandalorian.
Oh, it's
theme.
going to be the like.
So Mandalorian season 1 was
Wait,
awesome.
No, they said Mando.
Took the world by storm. We all tuned in. We all loved it. In addition to focusing on other beats from the show, we also made sure to represent some of the key moments that we saw throughout the show. So our next reveal is just such an item highlighting a key scene that we saw from second episode of season 1.
No.
It's the build-up pack to help build out the world. It's the Mandalorian and Grogu in Arvala 7.
What?
Biggest thing
is this real life? Is this real life?
To achieve that caked on mud look.
Is this real life? This is the last Black Series.
This is ridiculous right now.
Dirty repaint.
This is a joke, right?
It's in mud to get that.
Whoa. I can't even right
look.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Everybody said
so
Boba Fett. It's gonna be some really cool thing. Nope, it's a freaking repaint of the already existing thing that we have.
How it looks.
Like, just go roll your original one in mud.
So trash. Dirty repaint, so trash. Thank you, little foot, for being in the chat.
My foot leaning in there.
Dude, this is doo-doo.
This is straight garbage.
And watch me
and they started off with a bang.
It's gonna be Target exclusive.
It also comes with a Mudhorn egg, first time in Black
Because of
Series.
Oh, Mudhorn egg! Wow, that's gonna make me buy it.
The Mudhorn
That is going to make me buy it.
No,
Where have you been? We haven't seen you in the comments in weeks.
My hands because he's so tiny.
Where have you been?
I'm so glad that I have that egg now, so I can give it to my off-world
We have
Jawa.
Closed eyes.
That's actually facts.
That's actually facts, and now I'm going to buy it.
I'm actually probably.
It's also the first time
For
we've
how
done
much I
the
really
first
just trashed
ram
that, I do
in
kind of
Black
like how the
Series.
dirty paint looks. I'm not gonna cap.
First ram. You'll notice that instead of the child in the packaging, he's listed as Grogu, giving that this item.
Jacob,
is
Cameron in
coming
the
out
chat
after
asking
we
if you're in
now
your
know
dorm.
what his real name is.
Yeah, I'm in my dorm. What, you trying to come down,
Illustrations from
sweetie?
these build-up packs can be challenging given the packs.
What
Yeah.
does it have?
so
The prim
much,
egg,
as you-
where
as
the
you
other
saw.
one had
But we
credits
worked
and
to
a
find
tracker.
that balance, and we love the Mudhorn.
Cameron
in the
said,
background.
"Let me on the line."
No,
No,
you're not on the
no.
line.
So for
Not
this one,
today,
I am going
buddy.
to bring up the packaging. because
That's kind of cool.
Okay,
can
I
see
like
the
that. I'm
little
gonna get
Mudhorn
it. I'm
peeking in.
sorry.
Look at us.
Or big
Shame, shame. We're all gonna buy it.
It's available. This item is available
Target.
at Target in the
I
US,
called it.
Toys R Us in Canada, Fan Channel.
This is a
exclusive
joke,
in the
bro.
UK,
That's it
and
for
this
Black
is
Series.
another
On
item
shelf
that we
early
won't be
2022.
pre-ordering tomorrow in order to ensure a better pre-order experience.
Got the
But
Holocaust.
it will be on shelf early 2022,
Okay,
and we'll
now
keep you
get through your-
updated if we have any more details.
The
to
Jet
share.
Trooper Black Series. Yes, we are
That's it for the
so
Mandalorian
excited. That was
today's
so
live stream, but we
unexpected.
have more
And that was the
Mandalorian
only
products
good
being
reveal we've
revealed
had for the
and
Black
hitting shelves
Series.
throughout the fall, so definitely
Yep.
stay tuned.
Okay, let's turn back now to the vintage collection.
No!
More vintage collection stuff coming up. One of the most iconic things about Star Wars, no
Okay, while they're
spoilers
talking
here,
about the
is
vintage
the
collection, I'm gonna
troopers.
grab my
We know
notebook.
there are so many
Okay.
different types of troopers. And
Yeah,
all of
so
them
like
are
the
iconic,
Jet Trooper
really
Black
cool
series is
looking, really
definitely the thing I'm going to go
And we
for
know the
first
importance of
tomorrow.
troop building.
Oh, yeah.
But and then after that, if it's still up, which I think it might be, I'll go for the Mando pack.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed though. I really am.
Definitely, but
building assortment.
Hey, what if they did a
Yeah.
helmet? What if they did a helmet with Black Series? Never mind.
And we are revealing the
Cameron
first
said
one today.
gorillas in the
Now, first
chat.
one, if you're
I'll
going
make
to
a
talk
little-
about troop building in Star Wars, there's only one place to start, and that is with the Imperial Stormtrooper. So I'm showing one here. You're seeing 4 there. So you're seeing kind of the vision for this expression. The Imperial Stormtrooper is obviously it's the king of troop builders. It's where you have to start. Everyone needs an Imperial army on their shelves with legions of troopers for the Empire.
What's the difference?
So
Said you need to buy many of these figures just so you can fit in.
Figures here is that
Right.
we've got each pack coming with 4 different troopers, 4 rifles.
Hey, you're
and 2
blaspheming
heavy
right
rifles.
now,
And what we're
Cameron.
establishing
You're gonna
is
need
that
to
we're including
get out
3
the
of
chat.
Get out the
one
chat with that.
troopers.
Don does better. Argue with the
The
wall.
beauty shot of my hand there.
That looks terrible.
And then 1 squad
Yeah,
leader.
you see how big the
Here
eyes were?
posted out with a pauldron showing the range.
Why are they so
for these
big?
Troop builder packs. It's something we discussed. We talked
Oh, so
about
it is a
just
4-pack.
Yeah, that's what I
but
said.
we wanted to deliver the variety within the troops to
You
build
get 3 of the
out
same.
more
It's like a Lego battle pack. You get 3 of the same
As you
thing,
can see here in the
and then
image,
one
the
that's
focus is
different.
I mean,
all
honestly,
on
that's
that
nice though,
component
because
building,
a lot of people do
even though
troop
we know the
building,
packaging is iconic
especially
in the
for like
vintage
3
collection.
3/4
The
scale.
product is
So
focused for the product, which I will show
Never
right now, takes cues from the vintage.
Oh, that's
collection.
dope.
It's a new shipper style package. So we can deliver this straight to you. Again, the goals on the product here. We spent a lot of time striking the right balance with this product.
No
for the
plastic in the
For
packaging.
example,
No.
we showed the Hasbro logo instead.
Hey,
of
I don't
banner.
care. That
So
packaging
this
looks
isn't
sick.
based on any classic.
Nobody
We
wants
always try to follow that
stormtroopers.
precedent with a new packaging
I think
structure.
it's just
put
like
Hasbro logo
the-
on there.
it's just
illustration
oversaturated
style,
right
again,
now with
creating a new
stormtroopers
style
for the
here, but we
TVC
did
especially.
attach that to the
Because
classic
they
black
just
and
had the
white
Rogue
liner
One
used on
Stormtrooper
our
out at
vehicle
all
boxes.
now.
But we also
You
added
know?
a pop
Yeah,
of red
that's
on
what
the
Yak
bottom,
was
and that makes
posting.
that squad
Did you
leader
just say
stand
Yak
out, since
posted
that
a
is
photo?
unique
Yak is just
expression
posting about the
expression.
reveals as they come.
Okay.
So we're
That's what I
excited
figured,
about this
yeah.
new expression. We're excited about delivering troop building. But stay tuned for more. We've got big future plans for this program. Basically, we just can't wait to fill up.
So is it
shelves
exclusive to
with
TVC then, I'm guessing?
So this
Yeah,
item is
they're not gonna do
available
clone
on
troopers
Pulse
like
and
this,
Shop
probably.
Disney in the
Shop
US,
Disney
Canada,
and
the
Pulse.
UK.
So you
It's
won't find it
available
in
to
the
order tomorrow at
So you
1
gotta
p.m.
take a
Eastern Time,
massive
and it
L
will
to
be
get
on
it.
shelf,
So basically, you won't get it
during
like 2026.
So exciting
Right.
building program there. Now, moving on in vintage collection, more vintage collection. Our final figure reveals for the day are all from the vintage collection mainline. Some of them have been pipeline revealed, but we are excited to show them in figure form.
Vintage
That's
collection
where the magic really comes
mainline.
to life. And I'm sure that you guys are all excited.
All right, which ones of these may I have to get?
All right, bro, I'm gonna have to kick this man out the chat.
Laying those clues there.
Oh my god.
As we mentioned, with that previous
Eddie
reveal,
the
he
Yeti
comes
came
to
in.
mainline. That's what we're showing off here. He checks off a box for a Return of the Jedi original 96. He's finally coming to the vintage collection. It's the
Okay. Oh, that's awesome for the vintage collection.
Well, no, they got him as the exclusive. They got him as the exclusive for Pulse.
No, they're gonna do it as a
So that
regular
will
release
reveal
and then
July. You'll find that the mainline release
con
comes with a
release
different
with the
head
chair.
sculpt. We wanted
With
to
yeah,
provide those
and that's how they should
online.
do it.
And in this
Right.
one, we wanted to recreate
Okay,
the Emperor's
I'm
evil
fine with that.
expression.
That's a good
So we get a
reveal.
normal release Trapper Wolf.
At the end of the movie.
And this is a common too. They just said that. So like, thank God everyone can get
Which
the
sits
Emperor
nicely
now.
around the face.
That the lady with the bad apple.
And one thing we do want to call out is the vintage collection number for this item. We don't always announce these because they can change and we don't want to cause any confusion, but this is a special one. The Emperor is the biggest villain in Star Wars.
Okay.
Very iconic figure, and it's only fitting that he have vintage collection number 200. So he marks the vintage collection's entry into the next 100 figures in the line. And of course, the packaging will harken back to that original Kenner packaging. So an exciting addition to the line.
Interesting.
Hopefully you guys are excited as we are. We're just thrilled to see him make his entry in the line. So up next, our next reveal for vintage mainline.
So this is interesting. I mean, when was the last time we got a Battle Droid in the Black Series?
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace packaging.
That's
which
what
would
I
have been
got
last
mine.
year. Oh, that's a cool playset.
And then they're also in
You are going
Geonosis.
to
Oh, wait, we
want
already
this
seen
next
that.
reveal
But that's a
because it
That's
is
so sick.
Lobot. Pipeline revealed a couple of months ago.
Oh, sweet.
Product
We
reveal
have battle
now.
droids, Eddie the
So
Yeti.
he
Hey,
has
look, it's
been
Echo.
utilized since his Kenner days.
It's Echo
But
from
he's
Bad
long
Batch,
deserving
guys.
of an
Shut
update.
up.
We're excited to get him into the line.
Honestly, the battle droids, it would be cool if we got a super battle droid for the Black Series.
Really bringing those
you
details.
I think
to life.
that's coming next year.
A lot of details.
I
into
think
Android
it will come
mechanics
next
in the
year,
back
too.
of his head.
If you guys
which
watched
really
Yak
kinda
Face's
completes that
live stream,
figure.
he said that
And
there
of
are new
course, as you
Jedi
see
coming
here, we had to
next
faithfully
year
replicate
that we don't
his
have yet.
1970s
Sweet.
style puffy sleeve.
So he said those
He
are to
is-
come. So
he
I
is
was
a
right.
They'll probably do
Go.
Luminara and
Yeah.
Ayla like they did for the
He
TVC.
comes with an E11
Yeah.
rifle from the moment where he's handed one in the hallway. And he is, as mentioned, another great
Eddie the
figure.
Yeti says we have them in cool
Continue building out
packagings,
that
not Phantom
mid
Menace.
part
Yeah, the only
of the
Phantom
figure.
Menace Galaxy
You're seeing the
package that we have is
packaging
Jar
here
Jar
for the packaging
Binks.
again. We know how to recreate
They
that
should do at
original
least a
as
battle
closely
droid.
as
It'd be so
possible,
easy.
Which we always try to do on
They'll
the
do
Or
it.
Battle Droid
So,
Commander.
Lobot, another exciting
I would
addition to the
pick
line.
Super Battle Droid.
Those sleeves
Droidica.
Flanker
Mando.
Commander.
Bringing it back.
I was on the fence before, but the sleeves, they really sell you.
Yeah. No, bringing it back. Now we're gonna start seeing it.
Why he laughed like that?
Classic look.
Aw.
Our final TVC product
Okay,
reveal
final
for the day,
TVC.
and also a Return of the Jedi original '96 figure from the original
Gonna be
trilogy.
Luke.
Although we saw him recently looking a little bit different, it is Bib Fortuna.
Never mind.
That's
So
I mean,
that's an
isn't he
essential
going to be in the
line.
Black Series too for Return of
This
the
one turned
Jedi?
out so great.
Yeah, he's a
The-
pipeline for
like
Black
the-
Series
just
now.
the
You're right,
crazy
you're right.
details on his face. He's got those little things
Okay.
hanging down from his
This
chin.
is it with
and
TVC.
the
We're gonna go
little
back to Black
details
No,
Series.
they already
all
said
over
they're
his
done with the
Zanku,
Black Series.
all that
No, they
stuff.
said they were done with
Just
the Black
lots of
Series
great
for the
care from
moment,
team
and then
to
they're gonna go back
replicate
to
all that
TVC.
stuff.
Don't be
And
looking
they
at me.
are.
everything from the
Have
sculpt
some-
to
No,
the
Jax, they said
detail
final
to
Black
detail
Series.
to really highlight
Jackson,
that.
they
I'm
said
pretty
final
sure they're
Black
done.
Details.
Yeah, they're done, bro.
The tentacles.
They
I'm
said
pretty
they're
sure
done.
they're done
Jacob
with
and
Black
Skywalker are
Series.
saying the same thing.
Not super flexible, so they won't fall around, but you can pose and move them around.
They're done, bro.
Just really
This is
great
it. This was
balance
a
on everything
stream.
No, it wasn't.
So-
It's ending. Like it's gonna end
Yep.
after this bit.
Bro,
for
this
free.
one was
This
a
is
stream.
the
I swear.
stuff that you've seen in
They're
some
gonna
of
be
our
like,
videos.
see you later.
No, they are. Like
Together
I'm
with the
telling
soft
you,
goods
they're gonna
robe,
be
really
done,
really
bro.
captured the
Yeah.
great detail of that.
They
So you see
always
all
save the
those
Black
layers
Series
and
for
stuff on
last.
that robe.
They never
Just
do
beautiful.
vintage.
No, bro. They
So-
said they're like our last.
These three figures are
I'm
all
telling you,
available
watch.
at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse.
Don't order from
in the
Hasbro.
US, Canada, and the UK. Available for pre-order. You guessed it, tomorrow at 1 Eastern Time, and on shelf spring of 2022.
Awesome. If Lobot's bringing, if Lobot's bringing
Lobat.
back puppy sleeves, big long fingernails, we're gonna see those sweeping.
Oh my god.
Sweeping the nation.
Maybe. I want to see you show up at work, Patrick, with long
There you go.
fingernails.
Exactly.
Come on.
And we know they're
Yeah.
bad.
That's it, bro.
Naughty,
I'm telling you,
naughty.
that's it.
No, you naughty. You teasing me. You
We said
tease.
those TVC reveals were our final figure product reveals, and that was true. But we do have one final product reveal for the day. It's just not a figure. It's
Helmet?
the Force Effects Elite line.
Okay.
We'll take
Gonna
a
be a
look here.
lightsaber.
But as you know, the Force Effects
Give
Elite
us a
lines are
blaster.
premium roleplay lightsabers. So packed with
Oh, they just a
features to
lightsaber.
really make them as realistic and authentic as we can.
Okay.
That is it.
We
Frick,
we saw
though.
this saber a couple years ago and knew it was going to make it to the line eventually. And so for our first Force Effects Elite line, this is the first time we've done this blade color, and it's got some great new
Right.
features. It's the Rey
Knew it.
Skywalker
That's
lightsaber
cool.
from
I
Rise
like
of Skywalker. So, all right, and I've got one of them in hand. So
I actually really like
That looks
this.
sick.
fantastic. So all these great details and fabric wrap.
Does it spin?
And one of my favorite things is that we did
It
the-
does.
Nice.
We did
Nice.
for
Disney.
the Ignite
That's
feature,
dope.
But fabric wrap.
Put a
just
blade
does
in it.
all this great, it wears in over time, so it's nice and clean. Here, I'll grab another one. This one's got the blade on it,
Ooh, ignite it.
but you can see here,
Turn it on.
watch close inside these little holes. You'll see the blade ignite when I rotate this.
Oh,
Nice.
You get a great
That's
flash of the green and
That's
blue,
dope.
just like in the show.
I love the yellow on that. It looks so good.
It does. The yellow is great. It's kind of like really deep golden orange yellow. And then I'll do this again, but if you look inside these holes here on the neck, you'll see a little flash of blue and green,
Yeah.
just like in the movie.
which is super accurate and timed out to the movie. So just great details like
That's
that.
awesome. That's a
The
good
sounds
way to
in
end
here
the
were all
stream, I think.
created for the movie.
After
They
all the
weren't
doo-doo-
used in the movie, but
doo-doo
they were
trash.
created for it. So this is a great chance to really hear all those sounds created for that
I'm upset.
and really get the full experience.
It's like, we're gonna do Black Series.
Animation
Trust me.
for all
Trust
the
me,
great
it's gonna end with the
other
Black
features,
Series.
The wall cut,
Shut
the
up.
the black
Because I thought you
reflect,
always did
everything
that.
that we've done on
It
previous ones.
closes. That's cool.
If I take the emitter end off of this thing, so you see the petals here all folded flat. Take it off of this one.
Oh, it's a different.
So I've got this part now, and I take it and I go to put it over the
Oh,
blade. You can see those pop open.
that's sick.
You slide that down on, so then you've got the open petals on the one with the blade
That's
in it.
dope.
So get some great
like
articulation out of those things,
like it.
folding back, nice clicks into place, just beautiful stuff.
Palpameme's gonna go crazy for
Really
this.
great
Yeah.
things like the weathering on the
Palpameme's
fabric,
right now.
some printed on stuff, but then it's also designed so that with these raw edges to the
I like that they didn't
wear
make
in
that
over-
plastic.
the more
They
you
just
hold
they
it,
did it fabric.
the more you interact
Mhm.
with it. Like this one that I've got here is a great example where I've just been playing with this one a bunch, so these edges have started to fray a little bit more and look even more like the prop.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Just beautiful, fun.
That's a good
stuff
reveal.
there.
Gonna have it
one of
soak in my
favorites that we've
sweat and
ever
have it
done.
smell.
Watch him drop it. Watch him drop it.
So, other things are,
I like how they're doing the stands for him.
and our the packaging for this kind of follows the same style.
Oh,
as we
ooh,
did
that's
for previous
fire,
FX
dude.
Elite lightsabers. So you see that like great
Never
new
see it
yellow
on
colors
shelf.
there.
You'll never see it
All
anywhere.
that. So just super excited about this one.
Hello
And
there.
between the sounds and all the features and
What's up, Commander Bly?
stuff, all that's
You're-
Welcome to the stream.
so. This one available at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse. In the US,
Yakface really
Canada,
teased
UK.
me by posting a
Available
picture
order
of
tomorrow at
Mario
1 Eastern
Dawson
time,
as
Right.
on shelf spring of 2020.
That was very mean of him to do.
He got us all with
I guess
that.
Right, spoiler
I
alert.
guess they'll announce everything at
Right,
HasCon.
I think this is the first item that we've had Ray Skywalker on package for, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, very cool.
That's awesome. It's a great new addition to the line.
I don't think they're right.
Well, that is it for product reveals. But we shared on our last live stream that pipeline reveals would be a regular segment moving
Oh,
forward.
pipeline? Oh, pipeline?
Here we go. All right.
Down the pipeline.
Get your face
So
out
Here we
of
go.
we don't have product reveal, so the official pre-order will be at a future event. But we do want to reveal some more of the characters that we're doing across all
He reached
segments.
back and grabbed
Jing's
something,
gonna kick
or
us
he put
off.
the saber away.
Yeah, I'll start off with Black Series. And so our
Let's
next
go.
pipeline reveal is the next wave of Archive.
Archive.
Oh,
I know these
Damn
are new
it.
figures, but these are some of our most popular figures
Okay,
in
so
the
isn't it
history of the line. So we
501,
had to bring them back.
No, they already showed
Again, we
those.
want to
Those are already
provide,
out.
like Patrick said, some more
The next
visibility
wave
to you
of
guys. So
Oh.
we're excited to share
So
our
it'll be
next
4
wave
figs.
of the Archive collection.
What's it gonna be?
Our first member of this wave hasn't been in the line as a single figure in over 6 years. And as mentioned
Okay.
earlier in
What do
this
you mean
live
by
stream,
that?
he's one of the biggest villains in all of Star Wars. It's Emperor Palpatine.
Whoa!
Okay.
Son of a-
Excited to get him back and make sure to incorporate
You just
those
bought him
updates
too.
we saw in 2019.
Bought him over the
Second,
summer.
Also from Return of the Jedi, but from
But
an
mine still
earlier
comes
He won't come with the
Lando
throne though. So.
Calrissian
Yeah.
Safeguard.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Not bad.
Up next,
like
it's
that.
been a
Okay,
long
you're not
time
gonna get
since
it.
this version of the character has been in the line over 4 years from earlier in the year.
At least they're picking stuff that's like really old.
Yeah.
C-3PO.
Okay. That
Okay,
is
that's
a
not
hard one
bad.
to
Our
get.
That's
final
not bad.
Archive pipeline reveal is from the Empire Strikes Back
No.
Bounty Hunter lineup. Really popular with the fans. We've brought them all back into the
Dengar.
line, except this one. It's Dengar.
I already
Yes.
that either. Yeah, that's
See those.
awesome.
It's great to see kind of the original trilogy represented there.
Okay.
Still
It's all
the
OT,
vibrant
but-
part, the main part, the starting point of the whole saga. So some great archive.
Can't complain. Can't
reveals.
complain.
It's
So
not
that's
bad.
it for our.
I can
Black Series
complain.
pipeline
That's it for Black Series Pipeline. Where is Echo? Where is
We'll do
Omega?
these at a time. So let's take a look now into the pipeline for the vintage
Bro,
collection. Now, our first two
please.
pipeline reveals are repacks, but they're figures we're excited to get back into the line. And again, we want to provide that visibility into the pipeline. So up first is everyone's favorite Jedi Master. Of course, it's Yoda. Key character to get back into the line. Excited to show you the pipeline reveals.
Yoda.
Up next for vintage, another repack, but an important one. We talked about troopers earlier. These are some of the most elite
Whoa.
troopers out there. It's
That's
the
cool.
Clone Trooper 501st.
They used a picture from
501st
Clone Wars.
Clone Trooper.
Yeah.
So another character we're excited to get back into the line.
That's super
Okay.
cool. That's
and
awesome.
Our final two vintage pipeline reveals will be new entries to the line. So not just repacks. Up first, we've got another great trooper from the Clone Wars, but not a clone trooper.
No.
Oh.
It's the Mandalorian Death Watch Airborne Trooper.
That's kind
Long
of sick.
name, but a great figure there. We're excited to get him into the line. And finally,
The other
our
one's
final
cool.
pipeline reveal for the vintage collection. There's no introduction needed for this guy. It's Figrin Dan. We have heard the the iconic Cantina
No
theme.
introduction because
We're
there's nothing to
excited for
say
him
about
to get
him.
in the line.
He has a 3-second scene.
So one final pipeline reveal from our Force FX Elite line.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we showed the Rey Skywalker lightsaber. And
Give us a
we're
blaster.
that hit the shelves. But we wanted to share a look down the pipe to our next Force FX Elite
Well
item.
done.
And that one is from the Rise of Skywalker.
Okay, he has lightsaber.
Some fantastic new lightsaber designs, and this one, Bail Organa's lightsaber. This thing is beautiful,
Jacob
so
fell, bro. Did you just see that?
No.
So that's it for pipeline reveals. Again, this is a look further down the pipeline, so we wouldn't expect these items to be out until next year. You know, in some cases closer to the middle of the year. So we're getting
the summer
2022 at this point.
Wow.
If you are excited for those selects, get excited for the reveal and pre-order later this year. And again, in some cases, we're starting to get into 2022. And we're going to continue sharing these pipeline reveals. Again, regular segment, a little bit at a time. Now, before we go, we've got so much news. We wanted to share an update on our HasLab Razor Crest. So first, an update on shipping. When we launched the campaign,
they're killing me.
A year ago now, it's crazy. We said the item would be shipping in
nothing. They have to be saving it for Hasbro.
Large number of backers.
They gotta. Yeah.
29,000. There's been a slight update to the shipping info.
How long is it
now
until
expect all
Hascon,
fans to
though?
get their Razor Crest by early
How
in
long?
2020.
It's the end of October, bro.
So
it's like 6 weeks away.
By about a month or so.
Hey,
again, due to the
love the
overwhelming
do-bag.
number of,
Or if that is one.
Yeah, it is.
As always, this is subject to change. We'll keep you guys updated, but we wanted to let you know the update at this point so we know what we're tracking to. So that's the update on shipping.
Right, so that's when you're going to get them, but something fun now, a much more interesting update for you guys is the packaging. So
much more
we shared the behind the scenes video from the where you saw us working on this.
I thought they were talking about going to the cardboard
the
packaging for the Black
take
Series.
those photos and really go through and work to produce the packaging. So you're seeing some shots here of it. Just I love this thing on so many levels. Like it's
interesting that it shows all black and white on all the sides.
We did this. The Model
I think that's cool.
Right as we were starting.
It's a good idea.
So it was super fast paced.
You got to
we
assemble
were running
it
around trying to get everything right.
Yeah, you like put
a
it together.
2-day photo shoot just to get all the scenes and all the shots we needed. You can see we tied it closely to the style of the barge, which referenced all the classic Kenner stuff. So that great line art on the back and sides there, and the look of kind of that applied label on the original.
What is he saying?
It's obviously printed much better quality. So just beautiful stuff. Like you can see the shots here, just how much fun we had playing with.
Nobody wants figuring Dan, bro. When they said he
favorites
needs no
is the
introduction, I was like,
shot
"Oh, he
that's
must be a
actually
big
on the bottom of the
character."
box.
And then they
I've
go,
got a shot here that shows that.
He said he needs no introduction, and then they just showed off.
It shows all the inner details of the ship, but it's also like took the chance to like have the Jawas pull every panel off the ship, and we've got Jawas hidden around, like holding panels, carrying panels of the ship off. There's even one in the cockpit, so if you look close in the shot, you'll see a little Jawa peeking out from the cockpit, messing around in there. So just an amazing package, and this thing
it does look cool. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
is exceeding all of my expectations. It's beautiful in so many ways.
That's good, yeah.
So really excited. All those details in there. This thing is great and just beautiful in so many ways, and can't wait for everyone to start receiving these things.
Awesome, yeah. I'll be watching the shipping notices. Excited to get that one in hand.
The what?
All right, some final housekeeping. Important details here.
Okay.
As I'm sure you guys know, earlier this year we revealed the vintage collection IG-11 Lando Calrissian in his classic look and Tebow. You're seeing them on the screen here.
I'm done.
Go on pre-order. We heard an ask from you guys.
Black Series Jedi Bob. Jacob, how we feeling about a Black Series Jedi Bob?
I would love a Black Series Jedi Bob. They got to make his skin yellow too, just so it matches Lego.
Hey, yo, that's racist.
No, it's not. Jackson. The Lego minifigure, bro.
So this entire case pack, including IG-11, Lando and Tebow, and the Emperor, will go on pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's all these items, as we said for the Emperor, are available at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse, in the U.S., Canada, and the UK.
Okay, I mean that's not terrible.
If you've been waiting for any of those items, tomorrow's the day. And one final update for the vintage Antok Merrick X-Wing. This is another pre-order update. So
Jackson is so over
of the
TVC reveals today.
On pre-order at the time. We wanted to
I'm done with it, bro. The clone was the only good thing to happen.
I told you they were going to stay peaked at the first reveal, and then everything down there was just doo-doo garbage.
These should be getting in the stream.
We've always done it.
Me at the end of the stream.
At a Target in the U.S. near you, or whatever retailers we announced at the time when we revealed it. So this one going straight to shelves. You will see it soon. That is it for today, fans.
Yeah,
but
Eddie, the Yeti said
2021
you
has
send
been
me
great so far. We've got a lot planned
I mean,
for this fall.
I'll take
winter. It's going to be an action-packed rest of the year. Look for more reveals later this month.
Okay, I knew it. Yeah.
For PulseCon 2021 in
PulseCon's gonna be so many
That's gonna be
reveals. I feel
amazing.
like
Don't
if
forget
they didn't
to
do
like
any
and
today.
subscribe to the Hasbro Pulse
You see that? The dude that played Zero in Holes is going to be on Asgard.
Chris and Jing, it's been a pleasure. May the force be with you.
Right.
Yeah. Whatever.
He ignited the lightsaber, and that sounded cool.
All right, fellas. Let's talk the Black Series.
Oh my.
So
let's talk of the lack of wax series.
The lack of wax series, if I do say so myself. So Skywalker Hendrix, how we feeling?
A little bit underwhelmed, but I think that, I mean, he said it at the very end, more stuff will be revealed later this month. So I'm thinking, I remember like one of the last live streams they had, they revealed some stuff and it kind of was like how we feel today. And then like later that week we got like I think the 212th trooper just like revealed randomly, stuff like that. And so I don't know why they do that. Like, why wouldn't they all just put it in the live stream? But I mean, I'm not like too disappointed. I'm happy about Dengar because he's like around like $80 on the aftermarket.
Right.
So like that gives a lot of people a chance to get him for retail again.
Same with Palpatine.
And I mean that Jet Trooper, I was literally, yeah, that too for the vintage collection. That's really cool. And for the archive, because that's another chance you can get that figure. I mean, it doesn't come with the throne, but it'll have an updated head sculpt, which I'm interested to see.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I almost hope they make the head a little bigger because I've always felt like the head was just a tad small on the Emperor. But I mean, overall, like I feel like they're saving like the big stuff, like maybe like Clone Commando or Ahsoka, or the re-armored Boba for the HasCon, maybe.
Yeah,
that would make.
Or they'll just randomly release them like they do sometimes. But I was literally just about to make a video on like some clone troopers that we need in the Black Series, and the Jet Trooper was like the first one, the 501st Jet Trooper. So I literally joined the stream. I see that, I'm like, no way. Like, I just couldn't believe it. So that's like definitely the highlight because it's one of like my just favorite designs. So yeah.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I'm definitely picking that up. Oh, Jacob, go right ahead.
I was just going to say that they really started the stream and we were all just like, ooh, Hasbro, here's my builds. Here are my builds. And then they kept going.
He muted himself.
Yeah, he did mute himself. So, but yeah, it's like, I'm definitely going to get the Jet Trooper.
Myself?
I'm definitely getting the Jet Trooper tomorrow, but I'm also going to get the, I don't know. I'm torn on the Mando build-up pack because right now I have the last Mando build-up pack and I have the Beskar Mando sitting on my Mando shelf. So if I get another 2-pack, I would literally only be getting it for the egg, and I don't think that that's worth like $40 to me.
I think we should all take a moment and just appreciate the fact that they revealed the same character twice in one stream with 2 Mando figures.
Yeah, that's true. It did feel like a little bit of let's just repaint Mando and like reveal it.
Yeah.
Or like and then the whole Queel and Grief Karga, they just like you could still probably go to your local Target and get those 2 figures, the original one. So it just felt weird, but the build-up pack, I was disappointed like really disappointed at first. I was like really like I've speculated that this was gonna be the Boba, or maybe like the Mortar Trooper, or something like that, and it's just another Mando. Like I feel like we've just gotten so many Mandos.
Yeah.
But when they were showing it, it's a new pram. It's the pram from from season 1 before it got like destroyed or whatever.
Right.
And it's a muddy Mando. I mean, in his original like armor, which I don't have that original armor. I just have the first build up pack and the Beskar Mando. So I'm like, if I see it in stores, I'll get it, but I'm not like going out of my way to get it, I guess.
Right.
I wonder if you'll be able to take the helmet off. But I doubt it.
I don't think we will.
Probably not.
I mean, also, the Rumble legend, shout out to you for joining in here. He said that the live stream was a disappointment. I see Bosk Ben in the chat. No Boba, no Echo, no Fennec, no Cobb Vanth. I agree with you guys, and I'm also like pretty disappointed in the stream.
No pipeline figures.
I'd rather them put all the repaints and repacks in this stream and then give us all the new stuff from HasCon, so that way it's not like, one, it's not too congested with way too many reveals all at once, but it's also kind of like, these are figures that not everybody's going to get. All the, I'm not getting any of the credit collection ones. I'm not getting any of anything else. The wax series. But yeah, like at the end of the day, I think that I'd rather have it be this way, where I can have all the stuff that I don't care about and I don't want in one stream, and then the next stream can have all of the big reveals, because it's HasCon. That's where they're going to give off their biggest reveals.
I agree.
Exactly.
All right, sir.
I'll see you guys. Thank you for coming, SKYWALKERHENDRIX. Have a good rest of your day, y'all.
Yeah, you too.
All right, thank you for having me.
See you, dude. I'll see you later.
Want me to close the door?
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it, I think.
Yeah, I think for anyone that's like underwhelmed, that like I totally like understand, but again, like I think the best thing to have with the Black Series is patience. Like we're gonna get those figures. There's no way we're not. So it's just a matter of when. And maybe they didn't have everything ready that they didn't want to like give us like half-ass reveals,
Yes.
So I think just be optimistic and patient. I mean, we got the Jet Trooper. I think that's just amazing. I don't think anyone was really expecting that at all. So I'm just glad for that. I think, it's just great. More troopers.
Yeah, and then just to clarify for the Rumble Legends comment, HasCon is Friday and Saturday, which is October 22nd and 23rd. Like I said, it's a Friday and a Saturday. So I don't know which day the Hasbro Star Wars live stream will be, or if they'll do it. Didn't they last time? They did it all in one stream, and it was like a 6-hour thing.
Yeah, I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, me neither. But I think at the end of the day, like I think we're all. What does that say, Jacob?
My favorite reveal was the Grief Klaga. Man, it looks good.
I mean, yeah, and that's the thing is like there are some people that get the credit collection and they get the carbonized, and no offense to those guys, but here we go. Here's a good question for us.
Do you think they should have Black Series based off of Old Republic? Yeah, don't they?
I mean, they have a couple figures. They have Zalbar, they have Revan, and they have. I think is that it?
Yeah, you got Ninja.
But yeah, they don't have many. But I think they will keep doing that with the Gaming Greats line. They'll keep sprinkling in more Gaming Great figures.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I don't know, dude. I am disappointed, I will say, because there was not even a mention of Echo or Omega from the Bad Batch.
Yeah, that is
mentioned the Bad Batch at the beginning of the stream. I was just like, oh, we're probably gonna get the figures. No.
Yeah, but I'm definitely picking up the Jet Trooper. And then like I'll go to GameStop, try to pick that up, and then I'll go to Target and try to get the Mando pack. Again, I'll probably only use it for the hover pram and the egg. I probably won't even display the Mando figure unless I put him like with my off-world Jawa or something.
Yeah, that's true. And then it's interesting they gave us the baby Yoda with the Force eyes closed and Force hands.
Yeah, that's a good another pose. It's a good another head.
And it almost like makes me think if like the next like vehicle pack almost will be a Mudhorn with like a little stand so he can like float, you know?
That'd be dope.
Hope not.
Makes me curious, so yeah.
I mean, here's a couple other things here. They should definitely make a Boba based off Mando Season 2, which they already have Nomad Boba pipelined. And I honestly think that they're just going to wait till HasCon to talk about Boba with his look from Book of Boba Fett, because I think that they're waiting for that release till around that show comes out, which sucks, but...
And I think they're waiting because I just have like a feeling it's gonna be like a new thing where you can remove his armor.
Yep.
So it's kind of like not like an invention by them, but like a new type of deal in the line that will, you know, be maybe on some other figures in the future and stuff like that. So
right. You know, and if they make a Boba Fett figure that can take his armor on and off, then they could probably make a Jango Fett figure do the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, I actually have like I have this old 3 3/4 inch, and like
I have that figure.
Yeah, you can take like the shin pads off, the whole top piece of them. Yeah, I can't do it right now, but it can come off. So like it's kind of like that deal, I think, just upscaled. Because I mean that looks pretty good, so
it does, and that's only 3 3/4.
And it's like 15 years old, so
yeah. And the other thing too is like the current deluxe Boba Fett, the whole like armor piece on the chest is loose. It's an extra piece on top of the body.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at mine right now, and I know that all they'd have to do is put a couple slits in the sides, and you could literally put his arms up and put it on.
Literally.
But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I think that they'll do the Nomad Boba figure justice. I think, honestly, it'll probably be a deluxe release because, in my opinion, it'll come with his robes and then the option to put on the armor pieces.
Yeah, I think that's like a given. It's going to be a deluxe because it'll be like him in his robes, and then like next to him in the package will be like his little armor and helmet maybe, or, you know, whatever. So it could even be like, that's what I was thinking the build-up pack was going to be. But, you know, I think they're saving it for, and like trying to perfect it and get it like 100% how they want it before they even like talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I'm really I had my expectations low for this stream, so I didn't get as disappointed as Jackson was, because Jackson was so certain that they were going to show Echo and Omega in this stream, and I kept telling him it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Well, if you think just like how early this morning Leia was revealed, and they didn't talk to her about her at all, really. Like they could just randomly reveal stuff since it was already like pipelined, you know?
Right. Yeah.
I think we'll definitely get more reveals in between now and HasCon for sure, though.
100%. But yeah, I also think they're gonna wait till HasCon to show off everything.
Yeah, definitely.
I think personally the two best things out of that stream were the Trooper and the credit collection, and that credit collection one you can just use that as any other Mandalorian in your collection.
I mean, the credit collection, the only two figures that I would say look as good or better than the originals are the Paz Vizsla and that Mando.
Yep.
But
pretty cool.
But yeah, so I think that about wraps up this little live stream. Thank you again to SKYWALKERHENDRIX for joining us and having some live reactions with us to this stream.
That was great.
yeah, so this has been a live stream, one of the first from the most mediocre podcast in the Star Wars universe. I'm Tommy.
I'm Jacob. Jackson's gone.
And we will see you guys soon. We have some big news later today to announce, so we'll see you guys soon.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.